The small town of Delphi, Indiana made national headlines 7 years ago after the murders of two teenage girls in broad daylight.
And those girls were walking along the popular Monon Trail when prosecutors say a local husband and father killed them. His trial now wrapping up, closing arguments getting underway inside that Indiana courtroom today. ABC's Ashin Singh exploring that case.
Now to the murder trial of Richard Allen, accused of killing two teenage girls in Delphi, Indiana back in 2017.
Opening statements are set to get underway.
His lawyers claim shoddy police work puts the evidence in doubt.
It's the case that gripped the world.
This was one of those that the moment it happened, people became obsessed with it.
Two eighth-grade girls disappear on a hike in the tiny town of Delphi, Indiana.
The girls were dropped off on this trail for what was supposed to be a hike and a fun afternoon.
What came next? A horrific double murder in broad daylight that would shatter this community.
This city of 3,000 is on edge. Two bodies found, no one in custody.
The bodies have been positively identified as Abigail J. Williams, 13, of the Delphi area, and Liberty Rose Lynn German, 14. This is considered a double homicide investigation.
Now the trial unfolding before the world.
Everyone and anyone. Mainstream media is trying to get in. YouTubers are trying to get in. Locals are trying to get in.
Is this man the Delphi killer?
Who would be so barbaric? Who would kill two teenage girls?
Will there finally be justice after a frantic 5-year search for the murderer? Tens of thousands of tips pouring in, and a critical piece of evidence. Video recorded by one of the girls pointing directly to a suspect.
For a long time, the question was, who is Bridge Guy? A lot of people in town thought they recognized him.
Here he is. Delphi, that's the guy. Can you find the guy?
We have his face, his voice, his image, the way he walks, what he sounds like.
This bridge is like really high up.
He was right about there.
In its wake, a true crime frenzy.
Some really interesting, pretty disturbing stuff. I've got some pictures.
Armchair detectives trying to solve what happened to Abby and Libby.
There was obvious blood around this tree.
Every twist and turn in the case, ramping up the mystery.
Just how gruesome was this when you saw the images?
It was horrific.
We start to hear some of the details of what exactly happened to the girls, that they were found in a pool of blood, that there was a bullet found in between both girls.
Were there clues hiding in plain sight?
Everybody became a suspect. I mean, everybody.
And Ashin joins us now. You know, the question at this point is, what's next in this case?
Yeah, Eva, Richard Allen's defense team has pled not guilty to the murders, but it feels like the trial has finally come to a head here after weeks of testimony. The defense is finally rested, and prosecutors and defense attorneys will give closing arguments today. And then the case will go to the jury for a verdict that the town of Delphi has waited for more than 7 years now.
It's been a long time. I remember this story here.
Yeah, and those families, man.
And the media circus that's descended on this town of less than 3,000 people, it's unbelievable.
All right, thank you very much. We appreciate it. And by the way, you can catch the latest episode of Impact by Nightline. Who is the Delphi killer? Right now, exclusively on Hulu.